It's fine. I already was invited to the match, and it would be rude to not go. It would disappoint my family and everything. So I'm just going to go there, and I'll be fine to do art fight afterwards. It's not like it's gonna, like, drain me or anything. It's fine. Oh god, I can see the pattern now. Why do I even bother? And howdy! It's me, Manny! And here we are, part 2 of the art fight videos. The downfall, my hubris! Because, as you can see, I did not get to draw as much because of the aforementioned stupid football game. My hubris! We don't talk about it, it's fine. So, week 2, the first drawing was Stardust, a very, very, very cute My Little Pony OC who is inspired by astrology. Again, what's that about? She's an astrology teacher. Huh? Again? Twice? In the same art fight? That's crazy. I didn't do it on purpose. I just saw her, thought her color palette was cute. And then BAM! I get attacked by my vibes. I don't know what that means. Anyway, the OC is from Gothalite, and I drew her teaching at Canterlot because I noticed that in her bio it said that she's resident in Canterlot and that she's Luna leaning. So I don't know what Luna leaning means, but I mean, maybe that means that she knows the princesses and she's from Canterlot, so she could be teaching at Celestia School. Maybe that's also Luna School. I don't question me. I thought it was cute, and so did Gothalite. So it's free real estate. I do what I want. You know? I continued with my little working hard on background stuff I started on week 1, which does not do me any favors with the whole I'm exhausted after going on at a football game, being social, being around lots of noises, being like all energetic, supporting the game and doing the hands up in the air stuff. That's something I'll need to keep in mind next year. Do less complicated background to get to give more people art. Cause it got out of hand, man. And that's why we've got week 2 and week 3 together. Look at that cutie mark. It's so cute. I think the character is drawn more in like Gen 1 way. Her cutie mark was up to her, like, belly, but I put it to where it would be on a G4 pony, because that's how I was drawing, and Gothalite liked it, so I don't think that caused any issue, because look at this drawing, it's so cute. I'm kinda blanking. I remember I had something I wanted to talk about specifically about this drawing. Because when I was prototyping the first Starfight video, I got confused between the weeks, and I thought that this drawing and the next drawing were also week 1 when they're week 2, because I don't know how weeks work clearly. Maybe it was the hair, the mane, that I wanted to talk about the effect. I don't know why I would be talking about it, because it's not like it's anything complicated or interesting. I just did a gradient in white where it is on the original design, and I mean, it's cute. I did the little stars with the white when it's not, the hair is not white, and the yellow when the hair is white. Or maybe I wanted to talk about the magic, because yeah, maybe it was the magic. I changed how I draw magic again. It happens every time. First I did it, no line art, only a magical, like, I don't remember what tool I use. Give me a second, I'm gonna look at it live. What's the name? Airbrush. Just using airbrush to do the magic effect. Then I did the opposite, only line art and nothing. Both instances just trying to do different than My Little Pony. And then I just decided that the best course of action was to fuse the two together, then erase the middle. I mean, I like it. It's probably my favorite instances of me doing magic. But I must admit, I don't know where that came from. I'm not sure what that was about. And then I draw I used the flashback from the episode with Moondancer to see what the classroom looked like in Canterlot. Then I did a cute little whiteboard with all the astrological sign on a wheel. And I did Pisces on the board specifically because she is a Pisces. Stardust is a spicy. Pisces, I cannot speak, this is embarrassing. A Pisces. Then I do like cute little shadows to really make it look like she's in the scene in the background. Why is my art so good? I don't understand. I guess I just wanted to show off. I was there. That's my first art fight, and I'm gonna be amazing. And here's the art. And now for the art that I did not get any reaction to, so I don't actually know if the artist likes it, and I'm really insecure about it. First things first, I had to add heights to my height chart because the character is taller than my height chart. I had to make a new height. Well, 2 new heights, which I already forgot the names to. You saw them on screen. You can read my new heights for extra height. For this one, the character is very silly. like admitted by the creator, it's kind of a shitpost character, and I thought it was beautiful. He's a vampire that feeds off of like bad vibes, like insecurity and just being an asshole, and I think that's beautiful, you know. His name is is Mike I cannot say that name. Clitorous? You cannot make that shit up. Which is, let me find, which is a reference to Mike Clitorous from a Kahoot joke. I don't have the brain rot to understand this, but I think it's hilarious. The artist's name is PearlHasToPoo, because of course it is, and when I saw this character, I don't remember how I stumbled upon this. How did this happen? I could maybe tell you when it happened. Now I have no clue how I got here or why this happened, but I thought that Phoenix would totally be someone who, they fit the group of people they go for. Look at this. Again. This is... Where are you? I don't remember which part of the bio says it. Loud narcissist and emotionally unstable people. Phoenix is so emotionally unstable after everything they gone through. Like, also the height difference. I did not mention the height difference. Shout out to the height difference. What? It's incredible. How did you cannot make that shit up either? Huh? And again, with the backgrounds. Why do I make such a complicated background? I make a classroom, a school locker. Why do I do that? I don't understand. But I vibe with it. It makes me giggle. But I'm also very insecure because that's the only artist who did not comment their thoughts on it. And I don't know if that's... because that's the first and only time I did a drawing including one of my character instead of just doing fan art of their character. I'm really insecure. I'm like, is it just that this person does not comment? Is it that I did something wrong? It's fine. We don't get insecure about it, it's fine. So I drew her with Phoenix, and I thought it would be really funny if Phoenix was just feeling all the effects of being drained, emotionally drained by this vampire, and just talks about it, and just does not make the connection, and can tell that the symptom is hanging out together. But just thinking that somehow it's their problem, it made me laugh to think about, cause I just do be like that, and I have nothing to say about it. Listen, it just do be like that sometimes. You just laugh about stuff you don't really understand why you're laughing about it. It just happens. It just happens, man. I don't know what to tell you. And Mike was really fun to draw. I hated drawing those little hair how gaze though. I I did not manage to make them look right. The perspective is wrong, and I can tell that it's wrong, but I tried to make it look right. I did not manage to, and I gave up. I was like, count your losses, moving on, moving on. I also was not happy with the shoes, so I just decided, whatever, let's just take them off. We're just zooming in and there's no more feet. No feet, no problem. And this is, look at Phoenix. Phoenix is always so cute, and that's illegal. Look at them with their little backpack. I designed them a backpack, give them a little charm on the backpack. Very quick, very cute. I did not want to have to think about it. It's really whatever. Phoenix style is very whatever, and I think that just works out. Look at their little face. Ugh. I feel so bad for them. I put them in this situation. But to be fair, that is the kind of thing that would happen to them, and that would not be the worst thing that has happened to them, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It just happens like that sometimes. And I'm thinking about what else I have to say about the drawing. I don't know. Do I have anything to say about the art of or the characters? Well, I have nothing to say about Phoenix, because Phoenix is my character. Did anything else about the bio specifically inspire this? Let me see. Efficient, passive aggressive encouragement, generally being around less intelligent. Around the less intelligent. I think that's also an inspiration because of the dumbass, you know? Them going, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. That always happens when I'm around you. I guess I'm not very good at being social. Oh no. And she's just like, what a dumbass. Because, of course, you know? It's just... it makes me laugh, okay? You don't understand. You don't understand. Up to this point, all of the art I did was people I, bookmarked before artfight because of the tip that last year the site was down the first few hours, which did not happen this year. Kinda cool. At least as far as I saw, when I went, each time I went, it was never down, so in my experience at least. I completely lost my train of thought. I got sidetracked. Oh yes, I bookmarked all of them. So all those different vibes that you got. Well, except from Bub's, which, like I said, was from the community post whenever whenever it was made, you know? And that was the plan from the start, and it happened, and I don't know what to tell you. I thought it was funny, and TBH it kind of is. You cannot tell me it's not a little funny. I will not accept it. I also really like the how I did Phoenix speaking bubble, making it look all anxious. My style of speaking bubble is very inconsistent. Sometimes I don't put I've put just a little squiggly to the text. Sometimes I do like what I did now, and I kinda don't fully do a speaking bubble, but I do a little part of it so you can see that it's there. And sometimes I do a full FUD bubble that is only in comics. I don't know, I'm very inconsistent sometimes. Look at poor Phoenix. Drained Phoenix. Oh, I feel so bad. Why did I draw this? Because it was funny. I also did not know how to do the anguish expression, but I settled on not doing the anime thing because I wasn't sold on it. And here's the art. Last drawing! The one from week 3, which was low-key an embarrassment in the how I made it, not the final result, but we'll talk about it when we'll get to it. So this is Cyberpop Apple, an OC from Noobfanity, and my first like object OC I decided to draw. I looked at that OC and was like, I need to do something about it, it's so cute. And I saw that in the global permission it was allowed to do Gijinka. And it said objecthead next to it. This is so embarrassing. As you can see, I started doing a Gijinka because I forgot that objecthead existed, and seeing that objecthead was in the permission makes me feel so silly because I literally forgot that it existed when I have objecthead OCs. All of my OCs from Creativity Town are objecthead. I'm so embarrassed from forgetting that objecthead was a thing. So I just started drawing. I do the background, which I decided would be more simple, but also fit the vibe by doing an untextured room to match the untextured limbs that Cyberpop Apple has, because it just fits the vibe, you know. And it's not like I wasted anything, because the whole body stayed the same, following the guidelines that she should have a blocky body shapes. So I did a more blocky style with blocky hands and feet, good vibes. The outfit, I looked at Cyberpop style to see if there was anything. I found a lot of cool images, and I did this outfit out of what I found, and that stayed, and that's cool. And from what I remember, let's go look at the comments real quick. Love the outfit, gives off the 90s. Background makes the attack look so surreal in a good way. Look at that. Everything was like. So at this point, when I'm starting to color, I'm realizing I don't have a skin color. What do I do? So I go ask what would be the skin color, which, you know, by making a private message. which is when I don't remember the artist pronouns, give me a second. Noobfanity, she they. Which is when, well, the same as well, that's their object Sona, so I don't know why I'm surprised. So I message her and I ask for skin color, and they tell me that they would not imagine their OC as a human and at most as an object head, which is when I remember that object head exists. And I'm so embarrassed that I lied that it was the plan all along and that I was confused about terms, which honestly is fair and true. I honestly do not know if an object head counts as a Genjinka or not, or a humanization, or if how is it categorized? I do not know. But I said that, and I just went, I erased this human head and let's make an object head, because that should have been the plan all along. And look at this awful texture I did. That's also something that was from the old version that had to go. That is awful. The only good thing that came out of this version, other than just normal thing that was normal and that would be there either way, is this very, very cute eye. This eye is everything. Anyway, sorry for the little intrusion there, moving on. The only good thing that came out of this version that would maybe not have been in the otherwise version, and this is this very cute eye where I did a gradient instead of doing my usual highlight. As you can see, I still tried to highlight, I thought it didn't fit. Look how cute it is! I did a little star because Alt Eye has a star. I did well. That's the redemption arc. Look how, I mean, it's fine, it's a fine Gijinka, but we don't talk about it. It didn't happen. You have no proof. Also, the halftone, that is also an ask for design notes. Well, no, they're optional but preferred, and to me it meant that I had to do it because I wanted to do good. It was my first art fight. You don't understand. I wanted to do good art that would. The point is to give art, and I wanted to give good art, okay? I wanted to do good. And this is when we finally get to object head territory, where I do my little thing where my object heads, when I draw object head, the neck is separated from the head, and the color of the head is the same as the color of the inside of the neck. I did not tell you what the messages were. Yes, I covered it by just saying that I thought that the rest of the body that were not the limbs, because the limbs are limb texture, I was saying that I thought that the neck would be skin textured, otherwise that I would be weird to be the head color, and I was told it would also be that textured. And now we're fixing it, we're doing the apple head, everything is fine. Life is good again. I think I redid the texture, I don't know if... Yeah, I redid the texture off screen, like a maniac. And I do the shoes, I do them rectangle, because everything I did well with the blocky prompts. I don't know what the shoes were about. Just a little mistake of my part. I'm doing the little highlights. I decided this is my fully shaded piece, I'm already shading my as well the whole way. I'm gonna get this tagged as fully shaded. That's just how it goes, and that is how it went because I did it, you know? Because I'm this my hubris. This is why we got only 2 drawing in week 2 and only 1 in week 3. My hubris did not help with the fight that I was already tired from the football game. I don't know what I was thinking. And I'm fixing the halftone and continuing the shading and the highlighting, and it looks so good. And we're vibing. Why is everything so good? And I was confused on if I was supposed to do overlay or multiply, because sometimes I use overlay instead of multiply to do shadows. I mean, it happened in artfight. I don't remember how or why, but it's definitely multiply that should be used in most cases for it to work out. And then I hand shaded everything to work out for the shadings that did not work for every color, so that everything looked good and well and nice. I was having fun. I was vibing. I had finally fixed the problem and I was zooming. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do an art piece that they're gonna like, and then she liked it, so I win. You know? And then I do I think I was gonna do the texture again, but then I was like, wait, I still have the texture. Why don't I just retake the texture that I fixed and just use the deform tool like I usually use to just put it where it is. And it was a little difficult to get the perspective right, and it does not completely fit, but it adds to the surreal and the buggy texture, unfinished texture. It works, and it fits the vibe and it's cool. And then I changed the color use a little so that the background didn't like blur with the character, that the character popped out. And I did the shadows, and here we are! The art is done. Then I fixed a few things, mostly the texture because I was really not happy about it. And then that I fixed other shading issues. And yeah, that was week 2 and 3 of artfight. My hubris got to me, but it was okay. I still did very good, and the art piece were liked, and at the end of the day, that's what matters in a art sharing game, you know? And my hubris got me again, because I was really tired yesterday, and I had insomnia today, again. So I'm doing this voiceover 1 hour before the video is supposed to come out, so I don't know if I can do a miracle and get it to edit it and do the thumbnail in less than an hour, to also do the video description and get everything. I think it's gonna be late. Anyway, I'll see you next video, guys. Take care. Bye!